take this one 5-0 against Lanier County.
All right, Indians win game one, 5-0 here on senior night. We're going to stay right here on this link, working on getting Sammy going now, headed downstairs for senior night. Indians win this one 5-0. I apologize for this webcast going down there at the last minute. Last in, not sure what happened. Everything just locked up and shut down. But we're fixing to have Sammy head down for senior ceremony in just a moment. I'm working on it, Sammy. I'm working on it. It hasn't connected yet. Still, let me see it. Have you got video over there? It says it's connecting, but I don't see anything yet. Okay, we got video. All right.
Give me a thumbs up when you're ready for me to go live.
Well, I'm live already because I had to bring that link back up. But I mean, I can go to commercial or whatever until they're ready.
Okay, just give me a thumbs up.
Yeah, but I was trying to get back live before that game ended, so I might as well just stay live at this point. It's a whole nother link. Just take your time, do what you got to do. All right, y'all, we've got season ceremonies coming up. Nothing like technical difficulties right here at the end of the game one. But the Indians won game one 5-0 over the Bulldogs. Technically game two of the series. Game three coming up in just a moment. We're going to stay live since we lost that feed there a moment ago. I'm working on that now. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we've got everything back up at this point. Wanted to get that final up there for y'all. There we go. We've got all that straight. That was actually in 7 innings. There we go. All right, y'all. Just stay with us through this link. Sammy's headed down. We'll have senior ceremonies. Indians are on the field right now getting everything ready, cleaning up for that. We're going to take a break and thank our sponsors. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Indians baseball on the Charlton Sports Network. Final score, game two, 5-0. Indians win.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just coworkers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Indians Playoff Baseball was brought to you in part by Brian Hewling of State Farm Insurance, Insurance Mutual Fund, State Farm Bank, 4197 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your insurance needs, contact Brian Hewling and his staff at State Farm Insurance. Heron Cleaning and Restoration, LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Heron Cleaning and Restoration.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Gowan Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral. Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? The Crafty Beard has you covered. They specialize in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom tumblers to phone cases, apparel, and more. Outfit yourself with game-ready gear by contacting Stephanie at The Crafty Beard. Go Indians!
The certified service experts at Walker Jones Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC know precisely which parts your Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV needs. Rely on them to maintain your vehicle with the same parts used to build it. Our GM certified service experts are trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Simply schedule an appointment today on the web at walkerjoneschevy.com/service or come see us on Memorial Drive in Waycross.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding.
All right, welcome back to Indian Field, y'all. We've got Sammy headed downstairs. They're getting set for senior ceremonies as we speak. So let's switch. I'm going to switch cameras up and head on down to the field with Sammy Hendricks. All right, welcome back. Now, Sammy's sat down there. We're just waiting on the senior ceremony to begin. They're going to be doing that in between games right now. You've got a bird's eye view of the Tribe getting the field ready for Game 3 of this 3-game series with Lanier. Irwin has Atco tonight. Clinch, I believe, has clinched the 4th seed. Lanier's already clinched the 3 seed. What's yet to be determined is the 1 seed between us and Irwin. I believe we clinched that a while ago, winning that, because we would have the tiebreaker over Irwin, even if we lost Game 3 here tonight. But I'll try to get that verified here in a little while. As Sammy left the field again, where'd he go? I think he went. He's in the dugout. Yeah, there he is. All right, while we're waiting on, let's see, they're watering the field now, so we're going to take one more break while we get set for senior ceremonies. I want to thank y'all for joining us. Indians won that last game 5-0 in 7 innings. The webcast we had an issue with the webcast right as the Indians were winning that thing. But we'll be back in just a minute with senior ceremonies right after this.
Counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Hey Indian fans! United First Credit Union has been helping people afford life since 1943. Our free online banking and mobile app make it easy to check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills, and we offer some of the lowest loan rates in town. Joining our credit union is easy. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone, so stop in and experience the credit union difference. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Bennett's, your hometown pharmacy, conveniently located on US 1 in Folkestone, Georgia. They're ready to handle all of your prescription needs. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will explain your prescriptions and answer any questions you may have about your medication. Bennett's is here to serve our community Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and is proud to serve and support our hometown.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple.
Hey, welcome back to Indian Field. We're still waiting on the senior ceremonies to get going. They're wrapping up the final touches on Indian Field as we speak right now. Sammy's in the dugout. Waiting on that to get going. Indians won game two rather, just a moment ago. 5-0 over Lanier. That's a final. Game three coming up. Indians won game one of the series last Tuesday over in Lakeland, 14-4. I see the seniors with Tracy Willis over there lining up on the dugout now, so it should be any moment. Class of 2022. Y'all can watch, we had the seniors on the Coach Marchman show the other night. That's on our YouTube channel. You can check that out. It's the final segment on that show. So when you watch it, it almost appears like we're closing out the show during the last commercial break. And while we were at a commercial, Coach said, hey, let's bring the seniors out tonight instead of waiting until next week's show. So we did that. We had the seniors. We taped them right before practice the other night, or the other afternoon, rather. So that segment is on the Coach Marchman show, the latest one. You just have to watch all the way to the end. But the boys had a good time with it, I think. I know I did. I enjoyed it. Well, let's give you a shot of the field while we're waiting on things to get going there. We'll switch back out to our outfield camera for just a few minutes. Come back out here while we're waiting on things to get going. That's the view from outside the dugout. Y'all please spread the link around if you would. Spread the word that we're about to have senior ceremonies here any moment. Live on CSN. And then myself, Sammy, and Grover will have the call for game three coming up after that. Settle on over and take a look at the region standings. Getting next game's lineups from Bart. Bart's sending them to us now. Standings as of as the night started. Charlton at 18-1 now. Now we're 19-1. Irwin at 18-2. Then Lanier in the third slot. Clinch at 12-8. Lanier at 13-8. Oh, that's interesting. If Clinch wins out tonight, three and the 4 seed out of our region might flip. All right, here we go. Let's head downstairs with Sammy Hendricks. We'll turn the external mic up to capture the PA.
I'd like to welcome you to our senior night festivities. We want to honor these now back-to-back Region 2A champion Indian seniors that we have in the class of 22. First, we're going to recognize our only senior diamond girl. It's Jordan Shiver. Jordan is escorted by her parents, Pam and Joel Shiver. This is her second year as a Diamond Girl in high school. She has served as a member of the CCHS Band of Pride Dance Line co-captain. She was the homecoming queen as a member of the FFA, FCCLA, and the concert band. She'll miss most about CCHS baseball is watching the games with friends and cheering in the stands. She'll be attending Valdosta State University in the fall, where she will be majoring in music education. Congratulations, Jordan Shiver. Our first Indian to be recognized is our center fielder and a pitcher, number 10, Wade Rutherford. Wade is escorted by his parents, WD and Carla Rutherford. He's played baseball all 4 years of high school. In his freshman year, he was a Region 2A Freshman of the Year, selected for Team Georgia by the Georgia Dugout Club, and he's been a member of the Region 2A First Team, All-Region Team for the past 3 years. What you'll miss most about CCHS baseball, you'll miss playing alongside teammates that have become brothers. In the fall, Wade will be continuing his education and his baseball career at Albany State University. Number 10, Wade Rutherford. Want to now recognize right fielder, number 6, Najee Smith. Najee is escorted by his parents, Elijah Pollock and Christy Smith. He's played baseball at CCHS all 4 years of high school. He was also a member of the football team 2021 in baseball, he made the Region 2A all-region second team as an outfielder. What he'll miss most about CCHS baseball is the pre-game screen with the other outfield guys. His plans after graduation are to attend Methodist University and study exercise and sports science. Number 6, Najee Smith. Our next Indian for the class of 22. Number 8, second baseman, Colby Bryant. Colby is escorted by his parents, Allison Tucker and Corey Bryant. He's played baseball at CCHS all 4 years. 2019, he was second team All-Region. 2019, he received the Coaches Award. In 2021, he was first team All-Region for Region 2A. And in 2022, he was a preseason first team All-State selection for Class A. What he'll miss most about CCHS baseball is preparing to win with his teammates and coaches. He's not committed to a school at this time, but he plans to play baseball at the next level in college. Number 8, Colby Bryant. Final Indian that we want to recognize tonight is leading the team in hits this year. It's our catcher, number 9, Sean Russell. Sean is escorted by his parents, Jessica and Patrick Russell. He's played Indians baseball for the last 4 years. In 2021, he was second team All-Region. And in 2019, he was an All-Region honorable mention selection. The biggest thing you'll miss about CCHS baseball is the experiences and relationships built with teammates. After high school, he plans to attend Savannah State University and will major in sports medicine. Number 9, Sean Russell. Let's hear it one more time for these back-to-back Region 2A champion class of 22 Indian baseball players. We also want to thank their parents and families for supporting them and allowing them to be a part of our program. Done a good job representing our school.
All right, thank you for watching the senior ceremonies. I want to thank Sammy Hendricks for doing the camera work down there. Boy, it sure is nice having him around the last couple of years. It is nice to have some help, and I sure do appreciate Sammy doing that. Right now, let's switch. We're going to come back up top. That was the 2022 senior ceremonies with the Indians baseball. We'll be back. Let's see, they're going to go through warm-ups and everything. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. No, I'll stay. I'll just leave it on one wing. I'll just leave it here. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Indians baseball. Game 3 coming up right after this.
Departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkston, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Indians Playoff Baseball was brought to you in part by Brian Hewling of State Farm Insurance, Insurance Mutual Fund, State Farm Bank, 4197 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your insurance needs, contact Brian Hewling and his staff at State Farm Insurance. Hair & Cleaning and Restoration, LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Hair and Cleaning and Restoration.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral. Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? The Crafty Beard has you covered. They specialize in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom tumblers to phone cases, apparel, and more. Outfit yourself with game-ready gear by contacting Stephanie at the Crafty Beard. Go Indians!
The certified service experts at Walker Jones Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC know precisely which parts your Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV needs. Rely on them to maintain your vehicle with the same parts used to build it. Our GM certified service experts are trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Simply schedule an appointment today on the web at walkerjoneschevy.com/service or come see us on Memorial Drive in Waycross.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
Charlton Electric, now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services.
Hi, welcome back to Indian Field. Getting set for game 3 of our 3-game series with the Bulldogs. Oh man, thank you, dude. You read my mind. We're going to take a little break up here in the box, but I'm going to leave the camera up. Indians and Bulldogs coming up.
Unplug this one, right? Unplug that one.
Unplug that one.
Top and off. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, then,
It looked great. The only thing I saw, and I had no way of getting a hold of you, and it was too late for it.
What's that?
The cable was in the shot. Not bad, but on the top. It wasn't bad. I tried to figure out how to get a hold of you, but it was already done. It wasn't bad though. It was at the top right hand corner, you could see it. I mean left hand corner. Oh, dude, you're a lifesaver. I just texted Tammy. I said, baby, my stomach's growling. Yeah.
Who?
Huh? Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, did I send you? Bart sent me new lineups. Did I send them to you yet?
Jake.
There you go. I just sent them again just in case. I don't know why the stream went down a while ago.
Troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Hey Indian fans! United First Credit Union has been helping people afford life since 1943. Our free online banking and mobile app make it easy to check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills, and we offer some of the lowest loan rates in town. Joining our credit union is easy. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone, so stop in and experience the credit union difference. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. welcome back, everybody. Game 3 coming up. Looks like Cruz on the mound.
I'll go ahead and go through the lineups here for Lanier County. Leading off be number 10, Spikes. Number 7, Noah Newburn will be batting second. Batting third, number 5, Jacob Faircloth. Number 4, number 16, Parker Culpepper. Followed by number 22, Nathan Rye. Then number 6, Nate Bowman. Number 13, Sam Mansell. Number 11, Josh Fernie. Question number 1, Josh Fernie. Number 11, Trent. And I cannot find Trent's last name or read his last name. And number 9 hitter, or non-hitter, be number 2, Jaden Young. For the Indians defensively on the mound, Colton Cruz. Behind the plate, Sean Russell. At third base, number 7, Ian Vickers. At shortstop, number 20, Gann Geiger. At second base, number 8, Colby Bryant. At first base, number 11, Cole Crawford. At left field, Connor Lloyd. In center field, Wade Rutherford. Right field, Najee Smith. And on the behind the plate is Sean Russell.
Oh, sun's starting to go down a little bit. Got some shadows on the field. Cooling off a little bit, Sammy.
Yeah. Yep. Good evening for baseball, though.
Last regular season home game for the Indians here.
Number 10, Spice, leading off for Lanier.
Ball high. Outside.
2-0.
Two and 1. Ball hit down first base, foul. Swing and a miss. Out number 1.
1 down.
I'll bring up number 7, Noah Newburn.
It's going to be hit out here for a base hit towards center field. One on, one out.
I'll bring in number 5, Jacob Faircloth. Faircloth will be the starting pitcher tonight in game number 2 for Lanier. Base to the left. Newburn will stop at second. Faircloth to be at first now with 1 out. And that'll bring in number 16, Parker Culpepper. Culpepper losing pitcher in game 1 this evening.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing
Got
and a
him.
miss.
2 outs.
Bring it number 22, Nathan Rye, the DH here in game 2.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2. It's going to be hit to center field. Taken in by Wade. Indians get out of this one without a runner scoring. Going to the bottom of the first, no score. We'll be right back.
All of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Bennett's, your hometown pharmacy, conveniently located on US 1 in Folkestone, Georgia. They're ready to handle all of your prescription needs. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will explain your prescriptions and answer any questions you may have about your medication. Bennett's is here to serve our community Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and is proud to serve and support our hometown.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's...
Welcome back, y'all. Felt like we were going on a break for a long time that time.
Yeah, me and Sammy was talking in the break. The energy level just seems not existent right now, but I'm sure they'll get fired up in a minute.
Leading off for the Indians here at the bottom of the first to be senior number 10, Wade Rutherford.
Wade's one of our seniors that was honored tonight, going to play at Albany, I believe Albany State University. But he also has offers from LSU, Alabama, and Georgia.
0-1.
I think he wanted to stay closer to home for Mama.
Yeah.
Laid off. Ball a little high. Popped up on the infield. Everybody converging. Third base makes the play. Number 1 for Lanier.
How to bring up number 9, Sean Russell.
And we've changed the seniors' walk-up songs. And head Sean Russell's is That Girl's on Fire. Selected by his mother. Strike one. High hanging curveball. Foul back behind the plate, 0-2.
So have we seen their number one yet, or is this
I think I've been told this is their number one. I think he's just a freshman. I'm not sure. That's just what the talk was. Ball in the dirt.
And let me ask y'all something. I asked Coach the other day. What if you're in the playoffs next week, next Tuesday, in your Lanier? Why would you pitch your number one pitcher in Game 3 on a Friday night, and why not pitch him this past Tuesday at home in front of your own crowd?
Well, he probably gave you about the correct answer with that. It could be something to do with strategy. He could have had a hangnail that day. He could have had some kind of minor injury. You don't ever know. If I was going into the playoff, if I was going into a 3-game week against the team that's probably going to win region, I would have tried to got that first game. That's a base hit right there. Going to have one on with one out. Sean gets a
runner at first.
Good base hit there. I don't know what that answer would be, to be honest with you. I personally, I would have tried to get one win out of the way. If that's my best guy, my best chance, we're going to do that the first game.
Right, that was me. I was thinking, if I'd been there, obviously it's his decision, but
absolutely,
I would have pitched him if circumstances warranted. I would have pitched him Tuesday and given him a week's rest headed to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now batting for the Indians is number 8, Colby Bryant. Jude Shaw, number 4, is going to come in and pinch run for Russell at first.
But you never know. He could have had a little soreness or something like that. So.
Well, you go back and you look at the Tuesday game for the Indians. Geiger started. He probably didn't throw but 35 pitches. But talking to Coach Marshall, pop up on the infield. Pitchers there.
That's doing a drop between them.
They're going to get you out a second.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. Jude Shaw was brought in to pinch run for a catcher, Sean Russell. There's absolutely nothing you could have done with that as a runner.
Well, going back to that, Coach Marshall was the reason why taking him out so early was he just didn't have it that night.
Yeah.
It just could have been one of them things. He could have warmed up in the bullpen, the Lanier pitcher, and he just didn't have it.
Just didn't start him, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, they sit and micromanage what a coach does. And he's out here with them every day. He sees it better than anybody. It's his final decision anyway and shouldn't be questioned by, a parent, a fan, a student. You do have some things that make you scratch your head sometimes, but I'll almost be willing. We may disagree on some things, but Coach Martin will do nothing but what he thinks is the best chance to get this team a win on the field.
And, speaking of it, when I was in the dugout a while ago getting ready to do those little video things for the seniors, I actually heard Gant telling one of the other adults in there, I just couldn't throw strikes on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I couldn't throw strikes. I couldn't do anything.
Which speaks volumes for him as a person, baseball player, to have the honesty and self-awareness to say that.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
And they tend to forget these are high school students. They're young men. They're not adults. They don't get paid to do what they're doing, and I don't care who thinks who's the best player in the world. All of them have that day. Yep. Some of them less than others, some more than others. Don't make them any less or more of a baseball player. You're gonna have them days.
Yep. He firmly admitted it himself. I couldn't throw strikes on Tuesday.
Yep.
I think he only pitched maybe 2.5 innings that game.
Yeah.
But you're right. People have the kids have those nights. And like I said, it could have been something that a Lanier coach saw in pregame. Never know.
Yeah. I've seen people just go berserk because Johnny got pulled out of the game because he missed a call in the middle of an at-bat. I bet you he didn't miss the next time. I bet you he stepped out and got that sign right.
That's right. Yep.
That's a learning process, and it's hard as a parent, hard to understand as a fan, but sometimes that's the best thing you can do for that kid.
Yep.
That ball's high and inside.
2-0.
So I guess to answer Adam's question, who knows?
Yeah.
I know what I think I would have done, but I have limited information about what was going on. Ooh, nice pitch. Great breaking ball.
2-1 on Geiger.
Not a pitch to swing on with 2 balls on you, but that was a great pitch.
Two and two.
Two and two with 2 outs. Runner on second. And then still no score in the game. Ball inside and low.
Full count.
Ball inside and low. Base on balls. It's going to bring up Colton Cruz, the starting pitcher for the Indians, to the plate. Not to jinx them or nothing. Last game had several great hits at the right time. And the Indians seem to need that right now. Going to be hit down first base.
That's a fair ball.
That's a fair ball.
1 run's going to score.
That's going to go all the way deep into the outfield.
Gant's going to round third. He's going to stop there and go back to third.
He fell at third, too. He's lucky to get back. That's been, I don't know if we need to spray that with no stickum. I remember Jacob Baxter around that thing, got that late stop sign and slid almost in the dugout trying to get stopped.
All right, runners in the second, third now with 2 outs. It's going to bring up the left fielder, Connor Lloyd. We're going to have a pinch runner for pitcher Colton Cruz.
That's going to be, I believe, Hayes Johnson.
It is, from 29.
Going to be hit down third baseline.
That's a foul ball.
The ball's still rolling.
We're going to have a special guest.
We are?
Yes, we are.
Who's the guest?
It's going to be a surprise special guest.
A surprise special guest?
Absolutely.
When's that happening?
Supposed to be before the 3rd inning.
Before the 3rd inning.
Yeah.
Well, stay tuned for that, y'all.
I'll give you a hint.
What's that?
I'll give you a hint. He's either loved or hated.
Oh, my goodness. Loved or hated.
Y'all can send y'all's guesses to the live feed there. Adam.
2 more score. Nope. He caught it. He caught it. Indians up 1-0. We're headed to the second.
Go ponder on that special guest.
Do what?
Go ahead.
I ain't hit that commercial yet. Do I need to stay live?
No, I said go ponder on that special guest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Y'all send your best guess in on the live chat.
I'm going to commercial. We'll be right back.
Athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just coworkers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Indians Playoff Baseball was brought to you in part by Brian Hewling of State Farm Insurance, Insurance Mutual Fund, State Farm Bank, 4197 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your insurance needs, contact Brian.
All right,
Welcome back, y'all.
Leading off the second for Lanier County, number 6, Nate Bowman.
Strike one. I see you had Brian Hewlin Insurance up on the last commercial break there, Sammy. I've heard all these big insurance companies, strike number 2, with all these great slogans about how much money you can save. I got a call from Brian last week telling me I needed to get another life insurance policy renewal, and he was going to research and find out what the best one and get back with me. He's going to be safe at first. You don't get that from saving $15 in 15 minutes or whatever.
Right.
He's been a great blessing to this county in many ways, but if you need insurance by somebody that's going to look out for your well-being, he's the guy to go to.
I've had him since I've been living in Folkestone for 22 years now.
Same.
Auto and home insurance, and never had life insurance with him, but he's always been real good with us on auto and home insurance.
You don't run across men like him very often in today's world. That's going to be a bunt back to the pitcher, bobbled it a little bit and held on to it. Probably the best play right there. He couldn't get a handle on it good, Sammy.
Tried to rush it and couldn't get it. So Lanier will have runners at first and second now with nobody out. It's going to bring up number 11, Harnage. So they're coming out playing a little small ball here in the second inning.
Foul ball. Runners go back to their respective positions.
I might get him at second. Oh, it hit him. I thought they were going to get him there for a second on the throwdown.
If he'd have threw as soon as he had, he may have had a chance. He hesitated a little bit. And
foul ball. 0-2. Now the senior boys told me, how they do all this hustling on foul balls and pass balls and all that.
Yeah.
It's actually a competition with the infielders, according to the seniors, on who can get to that ball first.
No, I'll guarantee you it is. They compete on everything on this
They
team.
do. Everything's a game.
Yep.
Everything's a game. Fly ball to right.
Hit the Nigel makes the catch right there and gets the ball back in. Runners can't advance. It'll be for out number 1 there. Runner still on first and second.
bring up number 2, Jaden Young, second baseman for Lanier.
That's going to be a bunt.
That was a nice bunt. Foul, though.
Foul ball. Kind of got a theme for Lanier going right now.
Everyone one out here in the second. Bunt, he pulls it back, swings away, swings and misses. Throw down to first.
Got him.
Got him at first.
Still ain't
He's
got him.
already out. He's already got him called out. Yep.
Got him twice.
2 outs. Three outs. Grover, what's that word you made up a few weeks ago?
Efficient.
That's it. That's it.
Indians lead 1-0 going into the bottom of the second.
We'll be right back after this. And his staff at State Farm Insurance. Heron Cleaning and Restoration, LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Heron Cleaning and Restoration.
ESP Specialist of Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive...
Welcome back, y'all.
Leading off the second for the Indians will be number 6, Najee Smith, followed by Ian Vickers and Cole Crawford.
Ball inside. 1-0. Two and 0. Ball a little low. I'd send in that hook call he's got and see if he can throw that thing. Very nice breaking pitch. That's going to be ball 3, a little bit high.
3-0.
Don't look like he's missing from much out here. But he's 3-1. Probably had the hold sign all the way right there, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Ball high.
He'll head to first.
And then it's going to have a runner on with no outs. Brings up Ian Vickers to the plate. Ian pitched everything but the last part of the 7th inning in the game number 2, the first game we had here tonight. Throw back over to first. Back in time. That's a bunt laid down by Ian. Advances Najee to second. Done his job unselfishly right here. That's good baseball. Brings up Cole Crawford to bat for the Indians. Number 11. Cole's playing first base for us.
First base. See, they got it the 29th and 30th. That's Friday and Saturday.
Huh. We're trying to figure out when the first round of the playoffs will be after we get done with this game tonight.
Yeah, the brackets has it on the 29th and 30th, which will be a Friday and a Saturday.
Somebody announced.
Coach Marksman announced Wednesday.
That's right. That's where I heard it from. So, unsure about that.
Ground ball toward third. Third baseman fields it.
Nigel
over
takes
to
off to
first.
third. He's out at first. Nigel's there in plenty of time at third with 2 outs. They only got 1 out here to work with.
That gets it back to the top of the order. Number 10, Rutherford Wade, popped out to the third baseman back in the first.
On one.
Yeah, everything I'm seeing is 29th and 30.
29th and 30.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that'll be something they'll announce officially.
Yeah.
What site was you on there?
The GHA.
And we know we just can't
Yeah.
rely on that. So
Because they've already got some of the definite winners in the bracket already.
Ball high. One and two. That ball's hit out here towards right field. Right fielder comes up and makes a great play on the ball. Number 6 for Lanier for the third out. And then still lead 1-0. We'll be back
right after this.
Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you. Using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral. Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? The Crafty Beard has you. Welcome back.
Leading off the third for Lanier will be number 10, Grant Spikes. He struck out back in the first.
Little high.
Good looking pitch, called high.
Ball 1-0. Little outside, 2-0. Wade makes a play out here in center field. Out number 1.
Bring up number 7, Newbern. He singled and was stranded at second back in the first inning.
Adam's having all kind of problems with the computer over here. He's got to quit taking them naps, Sammy.
0-1 on Newbern.
That thing's giving him a fit tonight. It's going to be hit to second base. Kobe makes a play there. Throw over to first in time. Out number 2.
2 down. That'll bring up number 5, Jacob Faircloth. He singled back in the first inning.
He'll be the starting pitcher for Lanier tonight. He's done a pretty good job on the mound.
He has.
He's got a nasty curveball. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped, actually. It's going to be hit shortstop. Gant makes the play there. Throw over in time. Out number 3. Indians still lead this one. 1-0 going into the top of the third. I'm sorry, the bottom of the third.
They specialize in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom tumblers to phone cases, apparel, and more. Outfit yourself with game-ready gear by contacting Stephanie at the Crafty Beard. Go Indians!
The certified service experts at Walker Jones Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC know precisely which parts your Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV needs. Rely on them to maintain your vehicle with the same parts used to build it. Our GM certified service experts are trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Simply schedule an appointment today on the web at walkerjoneschevy.com/service or come see us on Memorial Drive in Waycross.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Hey, Indian fans. United First.
On a sporting goods baseball store. We're back at them. Oh, well. I don't know if we're live or not.
Why we ain't.
Union has been helping people afford life since 1943.
Oh and 1.
I didn't know if we was live or not. Sean Russell up the bat for the Indians. He's 0-1, foul one off. That'll be 1-1. I didn't know we was live.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
Russell, Bryan, and Geiger, the first 3 for the Indians.
Oh, you thought I was still at a break?
You never
I'm
said we
sorry.
was back.
Oh, I can always say we're back, don't I? I'm
That's
sorry.
right.
My bad, guys.
That's going to
Oh,
be
strike
strike
3.
number 3. Nice pitch on the outside corner, looked like, from here.
1 down. That'll bring up number 8, Colby Bryant. Colby reached on there and scored back in the first inning.
That graphic doing this a while ago had me flustered. I don't know what the heck. I said heck.
You got to quit napping between commercials.
First pitch to Colby, high and outside, ball 1.
Stressed out today.
1-0. Ball a little low.
Hadn't got a piece of Mr. Blue back there behind the plate.
Well,
Catcher's going to walk out and toss his pitcher and give him a chance to rub it if he wants to.
yeah. I think he'll be all right.
Good job by Lanier catcher.
Absolutely.
that hurt because I heard it from way out here, right on that right forearm. Them hurt.
I didn't feel a thing. It's a foul ball. Out of play.
2-1.
What?
No, I ain't said nothing. Adam's all jittery.
Hey, we're at the
Good
bottom
pitch.
of the third. Where's our special guest at?
Just finding out.
He's all right. Come over anytime he wants to. Ball 4. Headed to first.
It's going to bring up number 20. Again, Geiger. Again, Walt back in the first inning.
The millions of fans are waiting. Come on.
Get out toward first. Got about a first baseman. And that's on the play he'll have for the out. 2 down. Colby will be at second.
Runner in scoring position going to bring up number 13, Colton Cruz.
Colt double back in the first inning.
Yeah, Colton's had a pretty good series right here with the bat. Pitching a shutout. You can't do no better than that. Got in a little trouble the first inning, but was able to work his way out of it. Swing and a miss. That's hit down first base line. Second base makes a play right there. Out number 3. Indians still lead 1-0.
We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Free online banking and mobile app make it easy to check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills, and we offer some of the lowest loan rates in town. Joining our credit union is easy. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone, so stop in and experience the credit union difference. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Welcome back, y'all.
I'll give you mine, Grover. Stay on, I'll give you mine. I'll work my school book.
Do a sound check real quick. Can y'all hear this mic? Wait, hold on. Can y'all hear this mic?
No.
I'm going to give you mine.
Hey.
Can you hear this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very loudly.
Oh, Sammy, you going to step back?
Yeah, I'm going to give you mine.
No, I'll cut this one back off.
Swing and a miss.
We can use this one if you need to, Sammy.
No, I'll give you mine.
I wanted to break it in.
Foul ball.
0-2. All right, we have a special guest joining us tonight.
A very special guest.
Maidens. Hold on, here we go. One out.
Play made right there.
Maidens head coach, or former head coach, Coach Michael Baxter. How you doing, Coach?
Good. You can talk about special, maybe special needs, Coach.
Yes, absolutely. The legend, Coach Mike Baxter. How you doing, Mike?
Doing good. Hey, we got senior night, right?
We did have senior night.
Yeah,
Swinging a miss.
I remember coaching Wade, and let me tell you something. Wade was probably the worst manager ever. When he was helping me out, if we went to 6th grade and 5th grade, he was terrible.
Worse than Chase?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said, Wade, if you're a baseball player like you're a manager, you might as well give up and join something else, cheerleading, something like that.
I'm glad he didn't. I gave everybody a chance to answer the question. We announced we was going to have a special guest, and the only hint I gave was you either love this man or you hate him. And the only person that guessed it right was Adam Bell.
Coach, I have a hard time believing anybody hates you, Coach.
Oh, there's a number of them. And I was like, the principal asked me to stand in the middle of traffic duty on drop-off in the morning, and I said, you realize how many people want to hit me? All right. I mean, really.
I think what you probably misunderstood, and they asked you to actually stand in traffic.
Yeah, they probably did. They probably did.
So what we're really curious about, and what we wanted to talk to you about, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You coached. I've got 2 sons that's 30 years old now. You've coached them. You've quit coaching middle school baseball the year my youngest son got there, but every time you walked by him, you've screamed something about something he's doing wrong, and I've appreciated that. You've been I don't know if it was an eyesore or a blessing for anything that concerns a round ball on a diamond in Charlton County for many years, and you have retired your position at as the Maidens head coach.
Well, I think it's time for new blood, and I'm getting old, and I just don't have that fire anymore. Like, just you realize that. I mean, I love the girls. I tell you what, there's nothing more enjoyable than coaching these girls. They'll fight for you, and the key to coaching girls is make sure they really hate you first because they don't have any drama. So all their energy goes toward me, and then also it's like a love-hate relationship, like you said. And then if you show them that you care about them, then all of a sudden they love you.
We've actually discussed this, and I use this, and this is a perfect example of that. I've seen young girls start playing softball in middle school while you've been coaching them. I have seen mamas and daddies with cameras out trying to film you to try to get you fired because you was mistreating Susie, and I have watched that same girl tear up and cry with you at the end of it and love you more than anything in this world.
Oh, man, it's really. I mean, I love that. They know that if you're authentic. It's like dogs. Dogs tell you can be a good person. They'll they'll lick you and wag you, but if you're a bad person, they can sense it.
Yeah.
I guess my old dog. They can sense I'm a good person.
Well,
hey, talk about seniors. Hey, Sean Russell, I'm proud of Sean. Sean made the record of most kicked out of the dugout when he was in 8th grade. Serious. I kicked him out more than anybody ever seen. But I love Sean. I felt bad for him, but he kind of matured up.
Well, it's like me and Sammy was talking a while ago. I have seen Coach Marksman upset parents because he's done it to one of my sons, pulled him out the middle of at bat because they missed a sign.
Oh, Nigel Smith. Nigel had the worst swing when he was in middle school.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen better swing than a swing set. I mean, he finally grew and developed it, and he came on. And I'm proud of Nigel.
Well, you're still going to be the athletic director for the middle school age kids?
No, sir.
No, you're giving that up too?
I'm giving everything up. I'm going to be perfectionist. I'm doing nothing.
Well, you've worked on that for years.
Oh, I know. You're right.
So here's our next question. Who's replacing you as head coach for the maiden varsity?
Well, I'll tell you what,
team?
we're so fortunate. Who's batting right now? Connor?
Connor.
Oh, talking about Connor. And I hate to say his mom was in the top five of being worst parents. And I told her that. I mean, really. I said, you're in the top five of being the most annoying parent, okay?
Okay.
Your job is to get out of the top five. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
But I love Becca Lloyd.
Yeah, I
right?
do too.
But she got better.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give her a hint. We hired Kylie Bass. She played at the University of Georgia. Got great credentials, and she's only about 5 foot, but she's a little beast. And so I told all the girls, I said, hey, we got some new blood coming in, regenerated. Maybe we can start another tradition going on.
That's booted at third base right there. Is going to be on with air.
Safe.
Not in time. So what position did she play at University of Georgia?
She played at Jones County, won the state championship as a pitcher.
Yeah.
Went to Georgia as a walk-on, worked her butt off. And I looked at her. I read her up. And she became a scholarship player and helped Georgia win at the University of Georgia.
What position did she
was a
play?
pitcher.
Pitcher?
Yep. Left-handed pitcher.
Well, that's good that they got somebody with a background like that taking over, but it's going to be some hard shoes to fill.
Well, she got a better background than I got.
Well, but backgrounds don't mean everything. Well, you know, as a parent of one of, you know, a couple of your past players, I think it's a sad day for Charlton County as a whole for anything to do with and I hate to even admit this because I really don't even like you, but if it wouldn't have been for you and several different parents and travel baseball starting up, and it was the same thing with them boys back then. I didn't have a youngin' involved in that, but I knew you was very, very tough on them, and I knew every one of them at the end of the day knew you cared about them. And you told me years before it ever happened, your goal was for this group of kids to win a state championship in baseball in Charlton County when they got in high school, and I thought you was just nuts. And you was talking about some of the players we have out here on the field. I remember Will Gowan couldn't have hit the side of that dugout with a baseball bat.
Oh, it was awful.
He's a 2-time state champion.
Yeah, and I hated when Andy Gowan dropped Will off. I said, "Oh my God, here comes Will. Jeez, this is high maintenance." I mean, really. I said, Andy, why you drop that kid off? He wants to play with you. I said, okay. Is he like band? Is he like anything else? Okay. Bass fishing. I'll go bass fishing with him. But Will turned out to be a great kid.
Yes.
Great player, strong. A lot of heart. A lot of heart.
All heart.
All heart.
And looking back on some things, he just announced on Facebook today this week because he was proud of it. Will's fixing to be a lawyer, and that's a great accomplishment.
That's awesome.
I was talking to Sammy a while ago. I walked around. The first time I really paid attention to Adam's trailer, he's got every sport in Charlton County that's been played on that thing, and he's got several pictures of the state championship teams, and one of them pictures has Scott Beasley in it, which is no longer with us because of COVID. But he's got Scott Beasley dumping the water keg on Coach Marchman after they won the state championship, and has the biggest smile that I ever remembered having Scott Beasley have. And he was part of that travel baseball team you started and all the hard work. Because I used to watch them kids. I'd be doing something with my older kids out in the rec field, and they would be beating balls to death and was horrible at it to start off with, and it all just came around.
It sure did.
L.J. Talley was one of them. He's playing AAA baseball right now. I pray he goes to the major leagues because I love him as a person. And there's been a lot of baseball success in that, but there was life lessons taught out there that has carried over to many other places.
It sure has. I mean, you got to credit Larry Young, Ron Young's daddy.
Yes.
Tim Birdshaw.
Tim Birdshaw.
Brian Knowles, all those guys.
Wes Turner.
Wes Turner. I mean, it's
Fastball.
It's a long list.
Score.
You're not going to miss that.
I hate to lie to you, but I will. I mean, I went to the rec fields yesterday, and I caught myself pulling girls to the side, and I said, "You need to do this," and I said, "Oh gosh, they're gonna pull me back in."
Well,
I mean,
the only thing that disappoints me about your timing of retiring is you quit coaching middle school baseball the very year you used him as a manager in 4th and 5th grade or some stupid stuff. And the very year my young'un was going to start playing baseball on middle school, you retired from that or quit that. You quit me is what you done. You just quit. And now you're leading that maiden softball team as my adopted daughter, Gabby Tillis, hasn't graduated yet.
I told Gabby she's going to be in good hands, and Adam, you know how many times I heard a story from Grover? At least 500 times I let him down. Okay. I let Grover down.
You did.
And I quit on him.
You did?
But he still loves me.
Well, I can't help that because I think you're the only person in Charlton County that's grouchier than I am. And that's what really scares me about you retiring. You're not going to be so public about it.
I know, you're right.
And I was very serious about that. It is amazing the transformation from them parents from when they first get to you with their little blessing until that kid matures and in high school. And I know things that you've done for children that was playing softball for you, and it wasn't just a coaching thing. You was a mentor to them. That ball was caught by the right fielder.
Now just tagging up.
Going to advance to third, no throw. But you have been I'm very serious about that, and I probably won't never give you another compliment my whole life.
You probably won't. I better record this.
You was a blessing, and we're going to miss you. And the only other thing I know you've done good for this community is you helped WD Wade Rutherford's daddy make the biggest junk store in the whole county. You can't even walk in that place without tripping over something y'all threw on the floor.
How you know he's listening?
I don't care. I've told him this.
He's listening right now. I just got a text from him.
It's on Main Street across from the post office. But if y'all go, look, he's got everything in there.
By the way, it's not junk. It's merchandise.
If y'all go in that thing,
high-quality stuff.
You're going to trip over some junk if you ain't careful. So
It's
be
not
careful.
junk. It's high-quality stuff, and it's high-dollar stuff.
So we're getting a new head coach,
Callie Bass.
Miss Coach Bass. She's going to be what she's going to teach in school, high school?
She's going to teach in the middle school. She's teaching PE.
Okay. And used to play at the University of Georgia as a pitcher. Walked on and made herself a scholarship player.
Yep.
So
that right there tells you she's a hard worker.
She's a hard worker. And I'm going to – but now I'm still going to call you. And you're still going to have to help me out with things.
I won't have any keys.
I don't need your keys.
Okay.
I just want to help you. I'm going to call you, and you're going to have to help me out. Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
Who we got back now?
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Cole Crawford.
I wanted to ask you. Y'all know I can't hear half what y'all are talking about.
Yeah.
So he may have already asked you. But over on Maiden Field, what's one of your fondest memories over there?
There's so many. I thought about it the other day. There's so many. I mean, even middle school, it was some great stuff going on. Fondest memory. Jeez, that's hard to say. I tell you what, senior year, Mary Baxter's senior year, I taught Mr. Hersey to bring the band out to the corner over there and sneak over and hide. Mm-hmm. And I had a bunch of seniors that year. That was Callie Carter, Carly Hooker, Tiffany Steele, all those girls right there.
Yeah.
Mary Baxter, Allie Bennett. Mm-hmm. I had a great team that year, and they come out and play Warpath.
You've coached a boatload of them.
And they all teared up. They gave me a big hug because they didn't expect that for senior night. And that was pretty awesome.
I bet that was a pretty cool moment when you got to coach against your son this year.
Yeah, I beat his. You don't mess with Daddy. Don't mess with Daddy.
I got you.
I beat the brakes off him.
Out of all the years you coached, who would you say was your most improved from the start to the end, baseball player and softball player?
Baseball, I'm tell you something. Chris Smith.
Yeah.
Chris Smith was on the edge. He was on that borderline where he was almost decent. He was there, and all of a sudden, I guess it motivated him to, hey, I want to get better. And, of course, his senior year, he was lights out.
Yes, sir.
He was great. And it just turned, his switch flipped on.
But his freshman year, he could throw that hard his freshman year, I think, but there's no telling where somebody left with bruises.
Yeah.
What about the softball?
Softball, gosh, that's hard. That's really hard. We forget about the game too. Callan Carter.
Yeah.
Callan, her senior year, she went from not hitting home runs at all. All of a sudden, she hit 8 home runs. She was the offensive player of the year, and she fine-tuned it, made All-State, her and Mary. But she was phenomenal swing. And, it's hard to teach hitting. You know that. You got to tweak some stuff. Constantly, remind them, and then some of them don't get it, the mechanics of it, the muscle memory, and she finally got it.
That ball's through to the outfield there.
Other Indians going to score?
Oh, it's 2-0, 3-0.
3-0, and we got another runner in scoring position here.
Speaking of playoffs, I remember when we first ran for that state championship, we played Providence.
Yes.
Each week, me and Marchman would talk and say, hey, Marchman would say, hey, I don't know if we can get this. I don't know if we can do this. You know how he is.
Yep.
And also we win. Who we got next? Oh, man, that's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. We might pack the bags up, clean up the locker room, and we win.
Mm-hmm.
George Walton, private school.
Yep.
Outstanding team, we win. And then here comes Providence. And that was the same year me and Brian Knowles drove the Sandaps up to New York, to Cooperstown on Saturday.
That's right.
And left them. And we listened all the way. We listened to Charlton Sports Nets all the way to I think it was the other side of South Carolina, and we lost that game.
That was special times, though. You know it.
That was awesome.
I've told people that they had talked because I was involved in one aspect or another for many years out here, and I told them I have seen a senior night with us being ruled in the rain by, I believe, Appleton County in the third inning with maybe 3 sets of parents there. And I'm serious. And walked up here to this place during a playoff game. We didn't score another run right here on a pile of errors. And it looked like a Garth Brooks concert with tents set up everywhere and probably, 1,500 head here at least.
Oh, it was awesome.
And I've said this many times, and I'll keep saying it. The Georgia High School Sports Association, that's another bad decision they made, taking the home field advantage away from the teams and keeping it at a field somewhere where somebody's earned the right to host that.
Amen.
It brought commerce to the community, which I don't own a thing and don't care about. But, man, the atmosphere. Lord, you couldn't have been nowhere else and had a better time and been more excited than it was during them state championship playoffs.
I mean, you think about it, the football championship, in Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's barely any crowd there.
Yep.
And it's not the same atmosphere.
No.
I don't know. It's all about the money.
Yeah, absolutely. There was nothing compared to the noise, the atmosphere that was here. And I actually went over to Pierce County because I remember their center fielder,
Byron
Buxton. I went over there just to see him. I think he could hit a ball and run so fast and catch it in center field himself. He was amazing to watch. But that place was the same way. They had hay trailers set outside the fence with people piled up on it to watch that game.
And that creates
Sammy,
memories.
you got something you want to ask Coach?
So we just wanted to have you on. I wanted to personally have you on to thank you for everything you have done for as many years as I can remember, probably going on close to 30, for this community. And
that one's coming at us. Y'all got the ball glove on.
center field drops it.
Coach is going to send him home. Here's the throw. Safe.
Safe. Ball gets away from the catcher. It's going to bring him over to third base. Just misplayed right there. That's tough on that kid.
That's tough.
But I'm being serious, and honest to God, now this is probably the last time I'll ever give you a compliment of any sort. But what I really appreciate is you taking over the grumpiest person in Charlton County for me, and I want to remind you of this. I sat right here in this chair one night saying nothing but good things about your softball team, and you had them girls start commenting on that thing about me until we got 30 emails.
Hey, you ticked me off that night.
Huh?
It ticked me off. I was on the bus.
I didn't.
And all the girls saying, hey, Coach Baxter, Bro was talking about us bad.
I was not talking about them a bit.
And I said,
Nothing
all girls.
bad about them.
I said, all girls, hey, get on Charlton Sportsnet.
That's balls down. Kobe's round first. He's round second. He's going third. There's going to be a play at third. The throw comes in. He's safe. He is safe.
Did y'all see that? He got his leg. He stepped back, put his leg under the bag.
They call him out.
Yeah, call him out.
Oh, well.
No, well, let me tell you something. Kobe just made one of the finest high school plays I've ever seen by stopping himself and getting around a tag, but he's been called out, and the Blues are blue, and you can't change that.
That's one of those Javier Baez moves.
Yes, it was great. That was good.
Awesome.
But I said nothing about them girls.
I had every girl on the bus. I said, listen, here, get on Charlton Sportsnet and comment on the comment board, and dog Grover out. And they all did. You know, girls like to do that stuff.
They did. And
but you did apologize the next day for me.
I don't think I did.
You did.
I don't think I did. But
I forgot what you said.
But what that caused, it probably wasn't nothing no good. What that caused was people was listening thinking they was being serious, and Adam got all kind of emails and hate mail and all that stuff.
That's good.
I'm glad.
It won't be the first time.
Huh? It was the first time because.
No, it won't be the first time you get hate mail.
Well, the only people he gets hate mail from me from is the Georgia High School Sports Association.
I'm going to tell you about a conversation I can't get back. Wasted 15 minutes of my life this morning. Softball girls asked me if I was married to Coach Miss Baxter, Tina Baxter, and I said, yes, I am married to her. She's Tina Baxter. I'm Mike Baxter. How do you not know that? How long have you been married? And I said, a pretty long time. Well, how many kids you got? I got 5. 5 great kids, great wife. You ever had any girlfriends before you had Miss Tina Baxter? I said, yeah, I had one girlfriend. She was a cheerleader. That's why I don't like cheerleading. And she was cross-eyed. I broke up with her because we didn't see eye to eye. And she had a guy on the side. So none of them laughed at that. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yep.
None of them laughed at that.
Which side was it on? The cross-eyed side?
Or right side.
Right side, right?
Right side was looking out, okay?
Okay, I got you.
Foul ball.
It's always a pleasure just sitting down talking to you.
It is. I'm glad I came up here.
And I do want to remind you, I still got a picture of you on that in the Maidens locker room sitting on the couch with me, hugging me.
Oh my God!
Watching Netflix one night, and I'm gonna put it on Facebook before too long.
Yeah, I know it.
In all seriousness,
long ball to right.
That's cost me. In all seriousness, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everything you've done around here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anytime we're over there doing a Maids game, come join us.
I will.
All right.
I will. I'll be there.
Open invitation.
Okay.
Thanks for everything, Coach.
Thank y'all.
That was Coach Baxter. joining us for an extended session there during the fourth inning. I almost said fourth period.
Sorry, y'all. It's Indians are leading 6-0 now. They had a big inning, scored 5 runs that inning. If you don't know Mike Baxter or what he's done around here, you wouldn't understand. But he needed all the time he could gather up right there.
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Indians baseball on CSN. Bennett's, your hometown pharmacy, conveniently located on US 1 in Folkestone, Georgia. They're ready to handle all of your prescription needs. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will explain your prescriptions and answer any questions you may have about your medication. Bennett's is here to serve our community Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and is proud to serve and support our hometown.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within.
Welcome back, y'all, to Indian Field.
Colton Cruz still on the mound for the Indians. Ball 1.
1-0.
Sammy, you back with us?
I'm back. Now batting for Lanier here in the 5th. #1, Fernie.
2-0.
There we go. 2-1.
Colton had to get warmed back up after the long inning that the Indians had. 2-2.
2-2.
That's
right
strike
down
3.
the middle.
We'll bring in number 11, Trent Harnage. Harnage flew out to right back in the 2nd inning.
Swing and a foul tip for 0-2. Hit foul down the first baseline. Count remains the same.
Foul ball out of play.
Swing and a miss. He's going to have to complete the strikeout by throwing the first. Out number 2. Cole made a pretty good play there, Sammy. Dug that one kind of low throw. Got it up.
Real good play. Real good play. Going to bring up number 2, Jaden Young. He struck out back in the 2nd in his only plate appearance.
Wow. 0-1. Outside strike. Batter steps out. Ball inside. 1-1. Nats is out in Folkestone tonight.
They are.
Swing and a miss.
Curveball.
Great
nasty, wasn't
curveball. Yes, sir.
That's
Great curveball.
That was one of them Clayton Kershaw curveballs there.
Efficient inning for Colton on the mound. Indians still lead 5-0.
We'll be right back.
So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Indians Playoff Baseball was brought to you in part by Brian Hewling of State Farm Insurance, Insurance Mutual Fund, State Farm Bank, 4197 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your insurance needs, contact Brian Hewling and his staff at State Farm Insurance. Heron Cleaning and Restoration, LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Heron Cleaning and Restoration.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds.
Welcome back.
Colton Cruz at the bat for the Indians. Start off the bottom of the 5th. Is that right?
Colton, Connor, and Najee, first three. Roberts on the mound now for Lanier. He pitched in the first game as well in relief.
Ball high. Well, Sammy, I want to tell you, you could tell this team had more life and confidence with the pitcher to start the game off with. That's going to be a fly ball hit well out here to right at us.
Dropped.
Center fielder and the right fielder.
That's a double for Cruz. Is he all right?
Comes
he ran
up
into
here,
the fence.
They run into the fence, and I think each other. Everybody seems to be okay right here.
That one almost came in here with us.
Yeah.
I was ready.
Another couple of feet.
Y'all good? Ball inside. 1-0. what I was saying is, it seemed like they had a lot of confidence when they, he was starting pitcher of the game. So that's probably was their number one pitcher.
Yeah.
And if he's a freshman, they got that for another 3 years after this season.
That's right. Yep. Even the game one pitcher, neither one of the pitchers actually pitched real bad.
Outside.
I mean, the game one starter for Lanier only gave up 4 hits.
Yeah,
gave up 5 runs, but only 4 hits.
Yeah, he did. He done a good job in game 2.
A couple of errors that hurt him bad in the game.
They always seem to do that. Ball high, ball 4.
First and second for the Tribe.
And, you never can tell in a game of baseball day to day what's going to happen. And, the thing about them is they're going to go into the playoffs facing the number 1 seed in Region 4. So.
Yep. But you never know about them neither.
That's right.
Without anything being mentioned, I watched the Indians get beat 2 games in a row by a team that should have never beat them. They had both bad games for the whole year, all at the same time, which is exactly the wrong time to have it.
That's right. Yep.
It wasn't that they was facing a horrible team, but they was facing a team they have faced in the past a bunch. What I'm saying is they wasn't taking them lightly. They just everything that could have went wrong them 2 games.
Yeah, and that's what you got to expect sometimes in every baseball game. You never know.
Never do. I watched the supposedly number 1 team out of North Carolina walk off the field after a bunch of knotheads that I was coaching couldn't wipe their nose by themselves up there in Savannah, very disgruntled, headed to the cars. Ball.
Well, it's just, it all this time of the year depends. It all boils down to who's hot and who's not at this time of the year, and pitching's a lot to do with that. And both of these pitchers, like I said, the game 1 pitcher gave up 4 hits against our, team that's leading our side of the region, and this guy come in, which we think is number 1 pitcher, hadn't pitched bad at all. If them 2 can get improved just a little bit on that, you never know what might happen.
Absolutely.
Double play.
That's going to be a triple play if they ain't careful. He's safe there.
Lanier pulls a double.
Great play by Lanier. Had got a force out there at third base, made a very good throw across the diamond for route number 2 at first base with the batter. He done a real good job, and that was Najee, so it wasn't like it was somebody just barely running down the line.
That's going to bring up number 7, Ian Vickers for the Indians.
Nice curveball by Lanier's pitcher. 0-1. He's going.
Good curveball that time by Lanier's pitcher.
2 nice curveballs. I believe I'd throw that thing again, Sammy.
Yeah.
Ball outside. 1 and 2.
He tried it again.
I believe I keep trying it.
Runner
going.
Swung on a miss, strike 3.
We're headed to the 6th. Indians lead 6-0 when we come back.
Thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation. Your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Galvin Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral. Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? The Crafty Beard has you covered. They specialize in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom tumblers to phone cases, apparel, and more. Outfit yourself with game-ready gear by contacting Stephanie at the Crafty Beard. Go Indians! Welcome back. I turned it off, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that thing's loud. Welcome back to Indian Field.
I know what it is.
Adam was trying to test some things out right here and got back a little late. Colton Crew still on the mound for the Indians. It's going to be a high fly ball, right-hand side, foul.
Leading off the sixth here for Lanier, it's Spikes, followed by Newbern and Faircloth. Spikes has struck out and flew out to center in 2 plate appearances.
That's a chopper back to the short. Gobbles it up, makes the throw in time for out number 1.
That'll bring in number 7, Noah Newbern. He singled in the first and grounded out to the second baseman in the third.
Hey, if all y'all Indian baseball players rewatch that, them bats is about $400. Please do not throw them to the concrete. Strike number 1. Mom and Daddy pays good money for that stuff. Ball low, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Two and two. Strike number 3.
2 outs.
It's going to bring on number 5, Jacob Faircloth. Jacob singled back in the first and grounded out to the shortstop in the third.
Wade's out here trying to kill McGrath again, stomping around. That boy couldn't be still if you tied him up. I'm going to miss him beating the dirt or the grass in the dirt out here next year. That ball's hit out of play. He's been a fine player for the Charlton County Indians for these 4 years. He's also been a great kid and helped the younger players out in his later years of the high school. That ball's hit here to Najee Smith.
What a catch. Najee dived. Oh, he didn't know. I thought he held on to it.
And it come out of his glove right there.
I thought he had
effort. Great effort. Just it got out of his glove on him right there.
2-out single for Lanier here in the 6th. That'll bring up number 16, Parker Culpepper. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout and a ground out to third base.
And you said that correctly. I think Coach Marshall used to be like, if it touched your glove, it's in there.
Mm-hmm.
He should have never got a glove on that.
No. My scorebook has a single.
We'll go with yours. You being the guru.
Mm-hmm. Running first now with 2 outs. Fair ball down third.
Our coach is waving arms like ours. Throw comes into third late. Runner's going to advance to second on a. I'd probably call that a double, Sam.
Yeah. Second, third now with 2 outs. It's going to bring number 22, Rye. Rye is 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a strikeout back in the 4th.
How many pitches you got, Colton? That you got that figured out?
I got him at 69 pitches.
That's going to be hit out here. Oh, that's just hitting the ball just in the right spot.
Yeah, that's one of them balls right there. If Gant's not coming back and Connor's not coming over, Wade probably makes that play. Off of leaving his feet makes that play.
Yeah, he probably 9 times out of 10 or 10 out of 10 is going to make that, but Gant's running directly towards him wide open trying to make the play also, and you can see him, Wade, I think Gant was probably calling that. You seen Wade kind of back off of his runner because you do not want a collision with 2 people that runs as fast as them 2 do.
That's right.
So you live to fight another day. But with all that said, that's going to score a run for Lanier, bring the score 6-2. Scored 2 runs for Lanier, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
So 2-1, 2 outs. That's going to be a base hit. Two outs right here. Just need to settle down. No action in the bullpen. Probably don't need to be none.
It's going to bring on number 24, Lane Roberts.
Strike 1. 0-1. That ball is hit sky high. For out number 3. Caught by Sean Russell, our catcher. Score is now 6-2 and then still on top, going to the bottom of the 6th.
We'll be right back after this.
The certified service experts at Walker Jones Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC know precisely which parts your Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV needs. Rely on them to maintain your vehicle with the same parts used to build it. Our GM certified service experts are trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Simply schedule an appointment today on the web at walkerjoneschevy.com/service or come see us on Memorial Drive in Waycross.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Hey Indian fans! United First Credit Union has been helping people afford life since 1943. Our free online banking and mobile app make it easy to check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills, and we offer some of the lowest loan rates in town. Joining our credit union is easy. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone, so stop in and experience the credit union difference. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's
Leading off for Charlton here in the 6th, be number 11, Crawford, followed by Rutherford and Russell.
Be, I guess, 9-1-2.
9-1-2. Cole is
9-1-2.
0 for 1. He grounded out to the third baseman and walked and scored back in the 4th.
We're going to have the area code up hitting right now. Swing and a miss.
I'm pretty proud of the fact we had a camera on the field covering it.
I am too. Not a lot of people even get that luxury. And to have a senior night coverage and the legendary Mike Baxter all in one night. That's
Big hit
to
to
center
center.
field. He's making a play. He makes the catch.
He makes a grab.
Had to get us back to the top of the order, number 10, Wade Rutherford.
And my boys do.
Wade is popped out to third, popped out to left, reached on the there and scored back in the 4th inning.
So we need a good solid base hit in the gap or a home run.
Good curveball, must have stayed high.
I think it was a little inside too, but that was he's got a lot of movement on it for sure. He's threw several of them tonight. I don't think he could have threw no better since coming in.
Yeah, you talk about the 2 starters for Lanier in both games tonight. This kid here's come in and he pitched good in game 1, and he's done not too bad here in the game 2 either.
Sure has.
Lane Roberts.
I mean, they not off by much from being. That's sky high.
A drop.
Dropped it, and he is going to make it to second. That is pure. I don't care where the ball hit. I'm going to hustle. That's a base on air, I guess, but that is a great effort by Wade.
It is. I'm going to bring up number 9, Sean Russell. Sean singled back in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, and reached on an error and scored in the 4th.
Any young players watching, that's why you don't never give up. You always give it your all. That's a fine example of just pure hustle.
3-1. You dropped that one.
Well, no, it was. Yeah, I guess so. I made an error.
1-0, Sean Russell.
Wade breaks.
Over to third.
That. That is absolutely. Send your email. They need better training. You can't double pump in there.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, man.
Well,
1 out.
Looking at these 2 balls, it
2
just
outs.
absolutely shows me that neither one of these umpires knows what a balk is.
No.
It's that simple.
That's
not trying to talk bad, not trying to be ugly about it, but you don't.
No,
you don't call it out, and you don't call the one back in game 1. You don't know what a balk is.
I personally know the one behind plate that missed the one in game 1 that missed the balk. I have no irregard feelings for him at all, but facts are facts. If you're going to be, I mean, this could be just like that Irwin game. That decided who was. By the way, now that the game's almost over with, this game does not matter as far as what this is. That's why we're region champions. But that was the games that decided it.
Right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You can't make them mistakes every time.
No, because if you make them here with no pressure, just a real game. When you get to the playoffs, when you're under pressure, want to make them calls, you're gonna miss them big time there too.
And before it gets said, you got more umpires on the field in playoff games. That does not mean they're any better.
Right. I'll bring up number 8, Kobe Bryant, for the Indians. I believe that's going to be Jude Shaw in the run.
It is.
Sean. Kobe wrist on the air and scored in the first. He walked in the third and got stranded, and he doubled and got stranded in the fourth.
And and you question it, and it's the same thing over again. That's what aggravates me more than anything. Not only did he absolutely not care, he wasn't going to discuss it and was rude about it.
Yeah.
And I was in a position of authority for 23 and a half years, and just because you got that position don't mean you got to act like it.
Yeah. And, you can't, we keep saying umpires. You can't blame them 2 ball calls on the home plate umpire.
No.
They got to be called by the field umpire that's standing 12 foot from the pitcher's mound.
Yeah.
I mean.
And then look, if could it been, maybe it was, that's one thing, but when it's blatant, you just ain't looking for it, or you don't know what to look for.
Yeah.
Which both is just bad training.
And both of them balls wasn't a jerk of the shoulder or arm. They were just plain. That was a double pump, and he stepped off. And in the first one, was just as obvious as it could be.
Yeah, it is what it is. It hopefully won't mean anything in the game anyway, and if it does, it does. But it's all year long, and it continually gets from year to year worse.
Yeah.
We used to have rec umpires that come out here and umpire games that I thought was bad until here recently. They'd call a strike, him kicking his foot up, sometimes thinking it was so low he think he was going to get hit by it, but he was consistently doing it.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that I've ever asked is just be consistent. If you're going to call them 4 inches off the plate outside, call a 4-inch strike on the outside of the plate every time. And I'll teach kids to swing at it.
I guess what's so bad about damn ball 4 to Kobe Bryant.
Now bases is loaded. Or would have been.
Would have been first and second now. The bad thing of them, those are not even judgment calls.
No.
Those are calls that are just plain out, just obvious.
Yeah. They're not taking anything away from the pitcher. He's up there. He's a kid up there in a high-pressure situation, trying to do the best he can on the mound. And got away with a ball, so it did, but that's not taking nothing away from the pitcher. That's not what I'm saying. My kid plays baseball. All my kids have played baseball. I'm not going to talk bad about anybody's kid out here unless they're disrespectful.
I agree with you on that, yeah. Runner's going. Throw down to third. Safe.
Runner from first going to advance to second also.
So Shaw will be at third now. Kobe Bryant will be at second. One-on-one on Geiger. Gant walked in the first, grounded out to the first baseman in the third, and flew out to right back in the fourth.
2 outs. Nice curveball.
Was that good curveball again?
Yep.
Two and two.
Sammy, I'd send him from third just to see if we could try it for the third non-balk call.
Yeah, I think
I'd make it a triple in this game.
Yeah, you got a 4-run lead here in the sixth, and I think I'm right with you.
Yeah, I'd send him to see if we could get a non-call again. Ball stayed a little high. Full count. 2 outs still. That ball's hit
Foul ball.
Right field foul. Out of play. Still a full count. Out of play. Staying alive. Ball 4. Bases
Load 'em
loaded.
up.
Let's go and bring up Colton Cruz. Excuse me. Curveball's hanging high on him now, Sammy.
Yeah.
Two and 0. 2 outs. And then still leads 6-2. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Coach is going to have a mound meeting, I'm assuming.
Got a pitcher warm up in the bullpen, but I don't know if he'll make a change here or not.
Well,
I don't think we're going to see a change. I think he's just talking to him.
I think you're probably right.
he's got somebody warming up, but yeah, he's just probably giving the other person a little time, or just simply telling him how you've done good so far. Follow through, just leave him a little high. Who knows? Or balk all you want to, they ain't gonna call it, son.
2-0 on Colton Cruz. 2 outs, bases loaded for the Indians here in the 6th.
One could only guess. That is hit sky high and hopefully out of play. Right on top of the Indians dugout.
Three and 1.
What you doing, Sammy? Trying to get you a run, walk down right here, give him the hold sign, or let him swing away if it's a perfect pitch?
Swing away.
I am too. Colton's come up pretty big in some spots like this. Been hitting the ball well here lately. I sure wouldn't take it out of his hand. But don't swing at that one.
Walk one in.
That's going to walk an Indian in and leave the bases loaded. Still 2 outs. Bringing up Connor Lloyd. Hey, I think we just got, what happened here?
They're in game 2 in Homerville. They're only in the 3rd inning.
Wow.
Clinch leading Eccles 4-2.
Sammy, I know you was writing stats down and missed that, and I totally missed it also, but our runner had to go back and slide in the home plate for some reason.
Huh.
I'm not sure what happened there. I'm sorry, Adam. What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say about game? They still in the 3rd inning?
They're in game 2 between Clinch and Eccles battling for that 4 spot. Well, no, they're not. No, they're not, because they already clinched it. Never mind. But anyway, 4-2 clinch leads only in the third inning over there.
Wow.
They've had a long night.
Yeah.
They must
I've
have
had
got
a long
started
night,
late.
too. I'm ready for bed. Go make a pitching change here.
You already got the new pitcher.
I can't see the
I
number.
can't see the number. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I can't make that number out from here.
I can tell you who that is.
Everybody's starting to use. They got solid numbers on.
That is number 1.
You still got my binoculars?
I got some binoculars.
That's my binoculars. Fool. You flat just stole them from me.
Let me see who number 1 is.
You've had them for 8 months. I got to use them one day, and you've had them ever since. But I gave them to him.
They're in good hands.
He did not steal them. Sammy's 70, turned 77 this year, and I gladly gave him up because he's actually got to take them to his forehead to drive down the road anymore.
Number 1, Josh Fernie.
Ever since he got off horseback years ago, he's been heck on wheels. Hey, I talked to Mr. Valancourt about that side cart thing.
Mm-hmm.
He did not think it was a good idea, but he's going to have the mechanic shop design one because he does want to watch somebody try to ride in the side cart of it.
I gotcha. Now batting for the Indians, number 14, Connor Lloyd. On the mound for Lanier, number 1, Josh Fernie.
I told him you was pretty old. That's a foul ball behind the plate, 0-1. I told him you was turned 77 this year, so they're going to put bubble wrap and some foam inside of it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Try to keep you comfortable as we can.
Make sure you got a seatbelt in there.
And the kind of design it like a torpedo, so if something bad happens, you can just use it for a casket also.
One on one.
Corey Bryant at third. Geiger at second. Colton Cruz at first.
Adam woke up just in time to give us the count.
What's that?
You was snoring a while ago. We cut your mic off. I think somebody stubbed their toe in the dugout this time.
They stepped on the needle 1.
That's foul behind the plate. He's just barely missing that. Well, there's center fielder number 13 is impressed with the cut on ball, and I am too. That was pretty good movement.
Seven to 2. Ooh, must have been inside. Good pitch that time by Lanier pitcher.
He ain't missed it. If he missed it, he didn't miss it by much.
Nope.
Correct. Two and two, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Strike number 3 called.
Good pitch that time.
We're headed to the 7th. Indians lead 7-2 when we come back. Northwest Folkestone. Go Indians.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Bennett's, your hometown pharmacy, conveniently located on US 1 in Folkestone, Georgia. They're ready to handle all of your prescription needs. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will explain your prescriptions and answer any questions you may have about your medication. Bennett's is here to serve our community Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and is proud to serve and support our hometown.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official.
Welcome back, y'all.
Trent Harder's leading off for Lanier County in the top of the 7th. The hardest 3 outs in baseball right here has got to be got. Ball high, 1-0. Colton Cruz still on the mound for the Indians. Colton's done a fine job pitching for the Indians this year.
He really has.
2-0. And as of right now, with no action in the bullpen, strike one, 2-1. It's Colton's game to finish out here for us. Lanier's got some confidence about scoring runs. They got a kid up there in their bullpen there, Sammy.
Yep.
They're expecting the bottom of the 7th to come up.
Well, looking ahead, Grover, looking ahead at the playoffs next week, our pitching is pretty much like it's set up just where Coach right back up the middle to Geiger. Geiger fields it on the first for the first out.
Out number 1.
The pitching's pretty much set up just like I think Coach would want it. You're going to have Gann Geiger will probably more likely to start game 1. He'll have at least 7 days rest.
Yeah.
Pitch Tuesday this week and won't pitch again until at least next Wednesday. Then you got Ian pitches tonight, so he'll pitch probably game 2, which will be if it's Wednesday night. He'll have a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday 5-day rest. Then you come back the next day with Colton Cruz here.
Yeah, and Gant's the number 1 pitcher. Ian's number 2 pitcher, and Cole will be number 3 pitcher. That's the way he's got it set up. But saying that, you could probably mix any of them 3 in and pitch first game.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you could always go in and throw Wade in there one game if you had to, too.
And that's a tip of the iceberg of kids that can come in and pitch a game. Out number 2 right here. He elaborated on the Coach Marshman show, but he's got numerous arms in that dugout that could come in at any minute and pitch. Mm-hmm. That I myself would have confidence in, but he mentioned some of them that he would have confidence putting out there pitching. So I think we'll be good with that. Judging from what I've seen tonight, I think if we don't get too aggressive with stuff, we'll be fine.
Yeah, and you look at that with the starting the rotation the way we think it'll be. If you can win the first series, you got another 7 days off, I believe, or 5 to 6 days off before round 2 starts. So you're pitching, and I'm sure if we don't know how round 1's going to turn out, but if you can get some leads, maybe you can show some of your younger guys in there and kind of save some of the starting arms for round 2 of the playoffs.
Well, we're reaching chance. I don't know where we'll be. We'll host. Usually, that's going to be out number 3 for the ball game. Usually, if the way I've always seen it go.
Well, y'all Indians are the Region 2A champions.
That's exactly right.
Only one loss all year.
As a matter of fact, they're going to be. Don't get ready to go out. They're going to be presented with the Region Championship trophy if you want to stay.
Yeah, if we get a Sam. How you want to? I don't know.
You may go down there
stay
with
here,
it?
I guess. Huh?
I'd stay right here and
go down or stay up.
It's up to you. You the boss.
Well, if you don't mind, do you mind going down?
I don't mind.
And I'll set that camera back up. Y'all stay with us. We're going to get the region. They're going to do all that down there, right?
Yes.
Facing the bleachers.
That's right.
All right. We're going to forgo our stats wrap up so Sammy can get downstairs.
That's right.
I'm going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Final score, Indians win 7-2. They're region champs.
About 2 runs. He did 5 errors. That means left on, losing pitcher, blah, blah, blah.
All right.
I'm gonna turn on the volume to that camera too. Thank you, Sammy. We're going to take a break, y'all. We'll be right back. Oh, you got the stats?
I do have the
Oh,
stats.
okay,
I didn't,
go
I
ahead,
didn't know
Grover,
we
go
were
ahead.
still live. Hang on, they're actually presenting the trophy.
They're doing it now. I don't think Sammy's going to make it.
He's not. What we got going on right now is the Indians was just presented the region championship trophy. But the final stats on the game is, hang on. Indians win this one was 7 runs on 5 hits and 0 errors, 8 left on base. The winning pitcher was Colton Cruz, had 9 strikeouts. Lanier stats be they had 2 runs on 8 hits, 5 errors, 5 left on base, and the losing pitcher was Jessica Fairclough, which pitched a really good game for them. I may not have this correct information on this, but I was told he was a freshman, and if he's a freshman, they're gonna have a bunch of good years left with him. So we was trying to get Sammy down there for the presentation of the trophy, but he was not able to get there in time. So, Adam, you got anything else?
Yeah, he's coming back. They couldn't get it. Yeah. Sir?
Do you have anything else?
Do what now?
Do you have anything else?
No, I'm going to close it out, I guess. Let me bring it back to this camera, though, so we can close it out proper. All right, welcome back, y'all. We apologize. They got that, we were here the whole time. We never could break. Grover, thank you for handling the stats. Sammy tried to get down there in time to do the region championship, but they did it so fast.
Yeah, I've honestly never seen it go that fast, and in the true fashion, Coach Marchman's already got them on the field cleaning it up. But I believe what they said on the PA was as soon as they get the field clean, they was going to allow pitchers to come out there with cameras and take pictures and all that stuff. Good year for the Indians, good regular season. The first goal of every season I've been involved around this baseball program for ever since Thad, Mr. Coach Marchman come here, has been to win the region championship first. They've completed that goal. They're going into the state playoffs next week. Don't know an opponent, time, or the day that the game's going to be yet. But they're going to, I'll guarantee you sometime tomorrow or Monday, they'll be preparing for that and see what we can do with that.
Well, we're looking for sponsors, too. We're looking for sponsors to help us out with the first round of the playoffs. Sammy, they did that quick, man. They did not play. They, boom, boom, they were done. And we appreciate y'all. Go ahead.
And just to touch on what Adam just said, Adam does this for little of nothing. That money he has to beg for basketball, football, baseball, softball for them playoff series is him having to pay the Georgia High School Sports Association, and nobody can help that at this time. That's important. It's a good problem to have to keep asking for money. I assure you, as much as they love the youth of Charlton County, the student athletes, someone's going to come up big with that. But he does need that sponsorship money, and he cannot do without it. If you film one of them games, they probably wouldn't let us broadcast another game from Indian Field.
All right, man, on that note, we're going to head on out. I appreciate you, Grover. Thank you, sir. Sammy, thank you, man. You should have just jumped the fence, dude. Just jump the fence and headed straight across the field.